I'm Marcia Parker.
Fuego here.
I'm Cecil Laird, and today we're going to do something just a little different for you guys. Now, we've recently had a bump in viewers over the course of the last year, and with that came a bump in the comments as well. And one of the comments we've been getting more and more recently is, what do we do during the day when we're not doing the horror show?
Oh, dear God.
Because, yes, as you can see, since we haven't sprung a bunch of ads on you, we don't monetize the channel, so we all have to do other stuff to make the monies during the day.
What do we really do?
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go through and let you guys in on just what we do. We're not going to tell you exactly where we work, you creeps. We're instead going to just tell you what we do. And, yeah, let's get into it. Marcia, what do you do?
What do I do?
What exactly is it that you do here?
Well, I am a customer service manager. I had a lovely team that handles all of your complaints. And, one thing I love about it is that I get to replay different horror scenes in my head every time I'm on a phone with you. So thank you for the inspiration and the constant reminder of why this is a much better activity than what I do during the day.
She's envisioning a Belko type experiment. She's talked to us about it quite a bit with her team below her.
I'm so excited for that movie.
It's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Marcia needs a reverse 900 number line where she can call and say what she'd like to do to these people that call and complain.
I've actually imagined running my own store where I can literally tell somebody to leave and feel good about it. But that is also why I enjoyed working at a haunted house briefly as the gatekeeper, because I got paid to tell people, I'm sorry you just spent $50 on your ticket. You can't go in because you're a jerk.
We're
Goodbye.
sorry.
Pick out and yell and scream, and I get paid to do that. So
well, don't give away too much, because you working at a haunted house might be part of what we call your horror history, which might be a future installment of Get to Know the Horror Show. So, Fuego, what do you do?
I do a lot of things.
Where do you work? What do you do?
I do a lot of things. Like any starving artist, I am in the hospitality/service industry, but I also play in a band. I rock the skins proper with a group called Chiron. We're based here in Phoenix. It's metalcore. Yes, yeah, exactly. None of the people I work with, not even my lady friend, like my music. But hey, there's people who like roaring and screaming and all that stuff. But the cool thing...
I was just saying plug in a very clever way.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be clever about this. But one cool thing about the place where I actually call my hospitality home is that I'm at the Clarendon Hotel. And 40 years ago...
Don't seek him out, creeps.
40 years ago, a local journalist by the name of Don Bowles, he actually was investigating the mob at the time, which had tie-ins with like a local restaurant called Durant's and various other spots, the Italian Mafia. This was before like the Mexican mafiosos started really getting in there. And he was sniffing in a little too much as a local journalist. And what did they do? There was a car bomb outside of my hotel, and they blew his ass up. He died 2 days later. We have history throughout the entire hotel about his death. Paper clippings, stuff about, the guys that were taken into custody. So that is like borderline real-life horror, and they say the place is haunted. So take that into your own consideration. If ever in Arizona, stay at the Clarendon.
So by hospitality, you're the masseur that gives happy endings?
Well, sometimes, but only for lovely cross-dressers that I cannot tell if they're actually met.
Fair enough.
I'm just kidding.
That would end a weird
Or am I?
Hey,
it's the Clarendon.
We're talking about where we work. We're trying to add some life to it, for God's sake.
We get everything at the Clarendon, but it's an awesome boutique hotel, and legitimately check us out. We're not big corporate or anything like that, so yeah.
Do it.
Ever in Arizona.
Susie, what do you do?
Oh, dear God. Okay, so you longtime watchers know that I've had a couple of kids. And by a couple, I mean I have 4 altogether. I have a lot of kids.
Brood status.
So, man. So, not
they
only...
They just fall out of this point.
pretty much. It's
but
like
they're
a water
so
slide.
Beautiful, damn it!
Water slide.
I'm so glad
She said
you didn't say slide. You said water slide.
So anyway, so that already starting at the horror pics in your head. So yes, I have 4. I have an 8-year-old son, a 2-year-old daughter, a 1-year-old son, and soon to be 2-month-old daughter. So when I'm not pulling my hair out from taking care of them, I also do hair and makeup for a living. You guys all know that. But I also sell cosmetics and skincare at a very now high-end mall. That also, I have those painful moments when I do someone's full makeover and they, put some... We have a product. It's like literally an instant facelift, and I put it on their face, and they tell me to my face that they don't see a difference, and I just want to smack them, and be like, "There's no way in hell you can tell." And then they just walk off, or they have a full face of makeup, and they're like, "I'm gonna see how this wears on my face." No, you're not, bitch. You're gonna pay me. You're gonna buy this.
Personal age goggles on. They can't see any difference from 10 years ago.
Yeah. No, it's so that's So I do that. It's fun because I'm still doing, what I love. I love transforming people and making people happy. And some people I do enjoy. I get to sit there and talk to them, and I love talking to people and getting to know their life stories. And so I do meet a lot of interesting people. And sometimes along the way, I really I make new friends, and I build my clientele that way as well. So, and then I do this stuff.
But you do a lot of cool stuff even outside of that. I know you occasionally teach makeup classes for certain.
I do. Yes, I do teach
model or photographers rather.
Yes, I do. Photographers will hire me because I do the makeup and hair. Like I do weddings and photo shoots and proms and commercials and editorials and film. Like I do everything. So yeah, so it's really hard to kind of keep track of everything and like music videos and stuff like that. But yeah, and then the special effects makeup too. Like holy man. So I do a lot of stuff, and when I'm not pregnant for like 3 years straight, I do modeling too. So I'm gonna start kicking that back up. I'm flying out to New York in March to work with some different photographers. So that's exciting to start doing that as well again. So I do a lot of shit.
Cool.
Yeah, she does.
As for me, I spend the majority of my time preparing this show. I'm the lead editor and the showrunner, as you guys know. So there's a lot that goes into putting out 2 episodes a day, as you can imagine. But I do still have to pay the bills. And currently, I'm doing 2 different things. I'm both driving for an unnamed company. Not one of the 2 biggies. I'm smarter than that. I don't want to get paid less than minimum wage. But I do drive for a living, and I make pretty good money from it, thank goodness, because it supplements me being able to bring this show to you guys on a regular basis. But outside of that, I'm also in the process of building a video and online marketing company. So I go out and I shoot neighborhood videos for real estate people. I do, drone specialty videos. I got a video that did very well amongst local news stations of some Christmas lights that I shot with my drone through my company. So I'm slowly building it up, and it's only about 6 months old, so we're building our client base. But that's what I do in addition to the horror show and in addition to driving. So quite the range of things that we all do when we're not here talking about our favorite genre. So thank you guys very much for your interest. We really appreciate it. If you have further questions regarding these things, as long as they're not clarifications on where we actually work, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and we'll jump on and answer them as best we can for you. And like I said, this is going to be the first in a series of Get to Know the Horror Show videos. What I'd like you to do outside of that for comments this time is, what do you want to know about us that are outside of the horror genre? We will jump in, what's our horror histories, which we've actually touched on in the podcast in the past. But if you want to know, we'll do a video version as well. Anything you want to know about us, leave it in the comments down below. We'll select one comment at random, and we'll make the next video about that. So
blood type, fetishes, all that stuff. Maybe we'll answer. Who knows?
So it seems like Jaime's reaching.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Someone asked, because he's ready to
So, yeah.
Blood type?
People are in
I don't know if I want to give that information out. There's a lot
It's
of
a
things
rare
on the black
variety.
market.
I don't
I
want people to know how
I
valuable my
qualify for.
kidneys really are.
Which is kind of funny. I've just, it clicked in my mind how now that it's funny, now that we've all done this, I've realized that we all deal with people directly.
We do. We do.
Well, this is how we get on our frustrations.
Exactly. That is my next point,
And
actually.
working closely with people and customers inspire stories and
Exactly.
creative writing and how to
Kill people.
Exactly.
remember them.
But
or-
also working with people I love and respect.
Right.
Disclaimer.
Right. Yeah, you actually said that where you were.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Fuego's got a CYA right now. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Get to Know the Horror Show. I hope you liked it. Let us know if you did. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Cece Von Slaughter.
Gracias a Jaime Fuego.
I'm Marcia Parker.
And until next time, remember,
Stay scared.
Like, share, and subscribe.